What's up, everybody? Welcome to 3M Podcast. All right, so check this out. I am gonna do a reaction, and this shit just happened. I'm here watching Fresh and Fit, which before I even get into this shit, yo, they are breaking records. I'm just watching their 100,000 subscriber video, and they have these two chicks. One is a blonde, one is half Asian, half black. And I went to the bathroom, and it's live now, but I had to move it back because I missed a few things. Some shit went down, like Frank Castle. There's this a character when he gets pissed off, Myron, which is the one that's always on the left. He um he doesn't take shit from any woman. That's his whole shtick. You know what I mean? One of his things. I mean, these they're amazing. They're doing things for guys that needed to be done a long time ago. It's been done. But the way that they're so perfect on how they execute their their the red pill, they try to explain. And I mean, like, the whole thing, the whole concept, it's just nuts. I can't even explain it. I'm trying my best too, so that's why they're one of the channels that motivated me to start you know throwing this subject out to you guys, and this these two ladies are just, I mean, from the get-go, high expectations. Oh shit, 100,000. She's like, no, I don't care for. She needs a guy that makes $500,000 a year or more. I'm like, dude, this is if this is the standards now for women, even $100,000. I'm like, dude, you know what you could do with $100,000? I made this whole, rented, like, bought a studio. I was renting here first, but I bought it from the guy. I, built all this stuff, and still have, because I just invested $1,500 into the market. I mean, into a Neo, and got $15,000 back. And these, I mean, like, well, fuck getting married if these are the standards. But anyway, I don't want to, get into it. Shout out to Fresh and Fit, man. These guys are insanely good, Kevin Samuels is another one. They're on their show. But listen, let me just play this right now, okay? I have it. I'm gonna do a double screen, and we're doing it right now. All right.
I guess, like I said, it's a partnership.
It's a partnership. So that means you guys are equal?
I would say that. I mean, if he has more money than me, then sure, if he wants to pay the bills.
You're not talking
But
like-
I'm still always gonna pay my portion of whatever bills. Like, by the time next year hits, I'm gonna make 5K a day. Like, what bills can I not afford to pay? You feel me? Like,
Okay.
of course, if I want a man, I don't want him to sit on his ass and do nothing.
Wait, as an injector, you make $5,000 a day?
You could.
Oh, you could. Okay.
You could.
She's gonna check you with some
That
money.
good shit.
Yeah,
You
just-
feel me?
okay,
That
fair enough.
good shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Make you
By the
beautiful.
way, they said that you're gorgeous in the chat. They really love you.
I think this is where it started.
Because they
No,
was
they're
calling
probably
me
finding
names
that too.
before, and then
Alright,
they
so,
would get
but that whole husband's got a cook thing was weird. Okay.
You think so? You don't ever see the satisfaction on your girl's face when you make her that good, like, Alfredo pasta?
I don't cook for women ever. That's
He's
not how the world
good.
works.
Every time it's
He doesn't.
No, that's
It's a
not,
tip.
that's not how the world
Pro tip.
works. I believe in gender roles.
See, he doesn't. He's not the normal. If it was just a regular, average Joe, or even somebody that's like red pilled but not all the way, he would be like, oh yeah, like, go along and agree on everything that she says, and that's a big no. That's a big no. I'm sorry, you guys. Computer went down, but uh, that's and a lot of guys do that, and that's the beginning of the downfall. That's when women start losing respect. I'm not saying this to be mean. I'm just saying this so that way it's healthy for you to keep a healthy relationship, and a healthy for her own good too, because honest to God, they do not like a nice beta male. I tried it, and I'll tell you my story about this shit too. I don't want to take away from this, but let's get back to it, okay?
I believe in like men and women were very different, and the woman has to be submissive and cook and clean and do all that other
Yeah, that's
stuff.
why you're not my husband.
Ew.
Ew. To you, ew.
Would you expect a guy that makes
I
$500,000 a
don't,
year?
but like that attitude with the cooking, it's like, look, if you want to cook for your girl, cook for your girl.
Look
She's
at
gonna
her.
cook
I
for you,
think
cook
it's
for you.
cute,
It doesn't
right?
have to be like, oh,
Everybody
fuck
has to love
that.
Only
like,
telling the
you don't
truth.
have to.
I mean, like,
hold on. Let me get something straight real quick. Hold on.
No, not with the sound effects.
Yeah, nope. You didn't definitely do sound effects. So you want a
See
guy
that?
that's making at least $500,000 a year, a high earner, whatever. But you're saying that.
That's the lowest.
Okay, so even better. You want a guy that's making upwards of $1 million plus a year,
Sure.
and you expect him to cook for you?
I don't, but I'm saying if he's in the kitchen, he wants to do it, do it. If I want to do it, do it. It doesn't have to be me every fucking time.
Exactly. Why
Okay.
does it have to be no?
That's
I want
so
you to
fucking
explain why the
weird,
woman has to
no?
cook every single
Okay, you
time.
know what? Then how about this? Since we want to, fluctuate
There
with gender
shouldn't even
roles.
be an argument.
Why are we
No,
fluctuating? It's
no,
2021.
No, but like, okay, well, someone breaks into
I
the
think
house.
this guy's living in 1950.
Okay,
I think that's what
how
it
about
is.
this? 1950. Let's go to 2021. If someone breaks in the house, are you gonna handle the problem?
But my hands, fuck yeah, I will.
She would. I'm not gonna lie.
She
Fuck
did.
yeah, I would.
Yeah, if 3 invaders come in, you
Why do you think I
handle
keep her
it?
My
there?
taser, my hands, and my fucking gun.
No, you will lose. You will
No,
lose.
I wouldn't.
I told you, she's my pit bull. She protects me in the
A
house.
taser
She
only
I
shoot
sleep like a
one,
princess.
and stop the shit out of
you
your
can
woman.
live in a fairy tale world, but you're gonna lose to
Okay, in a
men.
fairy tale world, only a woman cooks, dude. You should probably make one fucking meal for your fucking wife or something. Don't be weird.
No, I'm not being
You
weird.
are being
A
weird.
little
You're
bit.
living it
A little
50-50,
weird.
like I said.
You're weird.
Your future wife is like gonna look back at it.
sorry. Listen. Do you see this? Do you guys see this? This is what's going on. And these girls, they think oh my God, bro. I don't even think the standards are so impossible for guys now. I think I literally, no, I know it's better just to get, pay for it and just buy than these women. What are they bringing to the table, dude? After you get, like Coach Greg Adams says, peace leave. That's it. What are you good for? If you don't have good qualities, if you're not gonna take care of me, because look at the roles back. Look, I'm 37 years old, right? And my mom and dad are still married. They're from that old generation, and I remember that shit from the 80s and 90s, right? And that shit always worked for hundreds or thousands of years. The relationship, roles and stuff like that. There was nothing. I don't know why. Today the feminism fucked everything up, and I think their self-destructing humanity is going down the drain, and this is mainly the reason why, because I mean this is happening even where submissive women are in other countries, thanks again to social media and this. I mean, like, dude, like, people, and then these simps that are, and I'm not saying this is women's fault, this is guys' fault too, because they're the ones that are how should I say, flying these bitches out, doing all this shit, giving them money. Only fucking fans. They don't know, but that's why we're trying to do this podcast stuff. I mean, this RP, getting the message out there, so guys that are not RP aware or whatever at MGTOW or whatever, they're not aware. They can wake up and stop this shit, because they're encouraging this type. They're the ones that are they're the ones that are fucking take my money, whatever. And these chicks don't even have to do anything. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just getting off topic here. This pisses me off. It's just like so many things, man, I want to say to you guys, but let's get back. It's getting juicy right now.
Be like, so you was gonna cook for me? That's what happened?
And you asked me, and I'm giving you an answer.
Your answer sucks.
Okay, I didn't say your answer sucks.
Well, I'm definitely telling you yours does, because you're making us look like, as women, we are the only ones who should cook for men, which is
So
definitely
it's
not how
okay
it
to
should be.
objectify a man.
So you know
He's
what
gonna
the
make
thing is,
this
if
much
that's the
money
case,
to
are
deal
you
with
the type
but
of
I
man-
can't have a
It
girl that
doesn't
wants to
have
cook
to be,
for
but
me.
I'm
But
saying
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
are you
no,
objectifying? Like, if that's the type of way, like, do you feel like men should pay all the bills in the household?
One at a time.
I stop.
She said earlier, like
No, you can
500,000
continue
plus.
asking her. I finished.
Yeah.
This conversation with me is over. You can continue asking her. I'm on to the next question.
No, the conversation's not done because
I mean, it
earlier.
can be.
This is
No,
where
it's
his
not,
genius
because
comes out.
You said earlier, oh, that's weird. And I was like, okay, so you can have your standards on a
I
guy
am
making this amount of
literally
money.
over this
I can't have standards on
conversation. You
women.
can get. This was her conversation. I butted in
But
and
you
now I'm
butted
butting
in,
out.
yeah,
And I'm
now
butting out.
now I'm butting in
I'm
with you
butting
now.
out.
Okay.
I am butting out of this conversation.
Because you lost.
No, I didn't. You're
Like
just
I said,
weird.
I
You're
always think
living
everything
in
is win-lose.
1950,
See,
bro.
everything with men is win-lose. You lost, you lost. Like, why
because-
can't we just be talking
They
things
want
through?
to
You know what I mean?
hear
Like,
the only man
you know what? It's fine, Kaylee. We lost.
How are
We
you gonna
lost. Because
say-
we're gonna get men
You
to
know
cook
what?
for us.
I lost. It's okay.
How are you gonna say?
It's okay. I
It's
lost.
okay.
It's okay. I lost.
I'm
It's just like, it was just a
No,
dumb
it's okay.
argument.
I'm
Like,
done.
I'm done. So let's go on to the next
because
question.
you can't
Let's
say
go on
on
to the
one
next
end, can you stop
question.
cutting me off?
I don't want to do this
You
anymore.
then you can get the fuck out.
No, I'm not
There we
saying
go.
interview, I'm talking
That's
about
what
the
you gotta
question.
do, you guys.
You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
question
I'm
is
gonna
over
finish
with
my
now.
thought.
Okay,
I'm gonna
finish
finish
it.
my
I'm
thought.
not answering it.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm gonna finish my thought.
Alright, go.
Bye.
Ladies, let Byron talk.
Yeah.
Finish the
You
talk.
cut me off.
It's bad radio because you look silly right now.
Like, all I'm saying
So
is
let's
They're on his show, and he's trying to explain to them something that's gonna help them. And like, yo, dude, this delusion that you have and whatever, but they don't see the shit. This is how unbelievable. This is unbelievable, and this is bad. This is really bad. Again, I'm sorry to stop. I'm just making my points and showing you. If you don't know this podcast, this will motivate you guys to make your own channel. Trust me. I have my own channel too. It's men's fragrances. I have a fragrance line, whatever. And I'll tell you a story. I met a girl at the mall because I needed one. I needed a female on my channel to test out my get her opinion on camera. And so because sex sells, obviously, and she came in my place telling me what to do. I'm like, look, I'm paying you. I'm doing this, and she's just like, oh well, why don't we shoot over here? Why don't we shoot over here? I'm like, listen, why do you even care? I'm paying you good money. All I need you. This is like just simple shit. And there's no relationship in anything. And imagine if you were married to one of these women. Imagine if you. I don't even think a simp, like the way how just fucking demanding and not submissive women are like this, especially like this, bro. Even a simple won't want to stay with them after. I mean, probably put up with their shit, a month or two. You got to be super simp, man, to put up with something like this, man, because this guys naturally just want peace. And especially like career women, alcohol women, shit like that. Yo, dude, a week. I blocked one that I was talking to. I just met her through a mutual friend, and then for me sometimes I go back to that nice guy trait, which I don't do it intentionally, just normal, just because of business. But the RP works in business too, and I just it was like because I do stocks and whatever, and then she was nice at first, and then all of a sudden me being nice, she started being like domineering, like this and that, whatever, and then I blocked her. I was like, this is this business deal, whatever, blah blah blah, some shit like that. I don't want to get into that, but I'll tell you later. It's like no, the opportunity passed. We're going in different routes, and she was like, oh my god, she kept calling. I just blocked her, and I heard stories about this chick too. I mean, she can't keep a guy. Oh, no shit. It's just, I mean, any girl that you see like that has an attitude like this, or that's in their 30s or something like that, don't ever try to lie to yourself and say, "Hey, listen, no, well, she just, she didn't find the right one." No, these freaking people, these women, pass up a lot of good men. And again, if you guys are RP aware, they chase the wrong people, the wrong men. It's just a shit show. It's a dumpster fire nowadays with modern women. So let's get back to it.
Let's just talk.
On one end, it's okay for them to have. I want a guy that makes it. Well, for you, $500,000 a year is bum. I want a guy that makes a lot of money. Cool. You have your standards. For me, I have my standards. Girl's gotta cook. I ain't cooking for her. That's especially if I'm a high earning guy. That's just not how it works. So, see, guys, this is an example of what I mean. It's okay for women to have their standards and exert them, but as soon as you bring yours out, you're crazy. That's
Exactly.
fairy tale, blah, blah, blah.
They don't
But
think
I'm
we
over
have
here saying,
standards.
At least I'm more realistic. The guy that makes $500,000 a year plus is like 0.0001 of the population, right? Or a millionaire. Meanwhile, I'm just saying, hey, you know what? I want a girl that cooks for me. That's way more probable than a millionaire dealing with me. Like,
Let's be honest
If
here.
I'm making that much money, or he is, then we should be hiring a private fucking chef so I can fuck my man all day instead of having to cook for him. Period.
Okay, that was definitely different.
Look
yeah,
how
that
they
was a very
talk.
low IQ conversation right there.
No, it
So
wasn't.
anyway,
Next question.
It's
yeah,
fucking turn off.
yeah. Do you
Why
have
would-
something too, or no?
I'm good.
Oh, you did no. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
Frank-
because
Frank-
they had no problem with
We're
coming
coming
up earlier.
Frank, this close coming out.
Yeah,
This
facts.
close coming out.
Facts.
So-
It was real close.
Coming out, what's that mean?
Frank Castle is the alter ego, supposedly. The beat the no more Mr. Nice Guy. He doesn't play a nice guy, but I'm just saying he just kicks. He doesn't take shit. And they vet these. They tell these girls before to get on his channel. Hey, listen, don't talk over me. Don't do. You know what I mean? One at a time. Everybody's gonna check, and they just goes to one ear and comes out the other. So.
It means that when he comes out, people leave.
Okay, then that can happen if you guys want it to.
It's
See?
not gonna happen, don't worry about
I mean, hey, listen. If you want to get out, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome to
I
leave.
asked you to stop with the
Nope.
question and you didn't. Do you want me to leave?
Okay,
He
my
doesn't want
refresh,
you to leave. He doesn't want you to leave. He
ladies,
doesn't want you to relax.
okay,
Chat, what do you guys think?
Chat,
Chat, what do you guys think?
we let y'all decide.
Yeah, we'll let the chat decide on this 100K celebration.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Kind of a
think?
masochist.
so put on one in the chat if you want Frank Castle too, if you want to say.
I mean, my
What
thing
is
is,
it?
we
What is
did
the
say we
chat?
lost, right?
Jeez,
I think we
man.
did say we lost, right? I was like,
I was like, we lost. Whatever.
That's what you
Yeah. All right, ladies, get the fuck out. You guys have been wild and disrespectful, so just get out. People don't want you here no more. Yo,
Bravo.
seriously, this is so fucking-
I love these guys. These guys are making history, and I want them. I will support them to the end of time. These guys got to make it to the I think they started October. I think they started October, and they're already at 100,000. That goes to show you how many guys are having the same problem, man. Then just from watching this is a wake-up call for guys. You guys gotta fucking follow these guys. Him, Kevin Samuels, Donovan Sharp, Rollo Tomasi, the other guy, what's his name, the Coach Greg Adams, Spade, Anthony Spade. Who else? Not Abba and Preach. They're kind of like back and forth with the RP. Who else should you guys? All of those, you know what I mean? There's another, Aaron Clary is a good one. He's more like, with stocks and how to do business, but he does talk about relationship. He does highlight the RP and the dating scene and how it's a dumpster fire, and that's what we're trying to do. We're touching on this, trying to make guys better, but then at the same time we're trying to push the RP subject out, so that way it's because even though there is probably only a handful of these RP channels, and the more that we talk about this, the more likely it is going mainstream, but we needed to go global, like mainstream in the West. But because I see people sending super chats from Australia, I think the one I seen from no, I didn't see anything from like South America or Middle East, but that's why I want to do something in Arabic too, and then translate it in English because I want to get the red pill. It's getting bad in the Middle East too, you guys. I'm talking about like Middle East, not Dubai, where the money is at. Even though they need RP. I'm talking about where third world countries, second world countries, North Africa, where there's Arabs there too. That's where my parents are from, and when you go there, you used to be. I mean, the girl used to fall on your feet. I mean, not no disrespect, but they used to what is it called the man was everything to a woman, and that's the beauty of it, and the men would take care of the beauty that the romance between a husband and wife. Now the wife is the wives over there just 1 year doesn't work out, they're divorcing. The same thing, the Western ideal of the feminism is catching up over there. So that's why I'm trying to, hit those markets too. It's just a thing that needs to go global. And if it does, it's better for men and women too as well. Even though it sounds like it's we're against them, we're not. We're actually telling them this is what you need to do because they really they want to get married and they got to stop doing this fuckery, having all these body counts and all this shit because that shit hurts your soul. If you really like a girl but you find out she has all these, what I mean, bodies on her and shit like this and blah blah blah. It's like, dude, especially with all these like single mothers out here. It's like, okay, well, I worked to where I put in the sweat, blood and tears, and then you come with a child. I don't want to take it. That's not my child. Not because of the child. It's like because most of the time they gave it up to a guy that's a bum, and this and that. Maybe he was an alpha. Maybe it's this. But then you come to me, and then I have all the responsibility with zero authority. No way. It's not gonna work out. So we gotta make a change soon, you guys. So hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna stop it anymore. I'm sorry. This is just a random video, you guys. Gives me a chance to talk, and so you know who I am and whatever. So okay, so let's get back to it. Oh shit! She's trying to destroy his shit.
That was the fastest Frank Castle
Oh, they kicked him out.
on camera. Yeah, let's go.
What a bitch, yo. True definition of a fucking bitch. Most of these girls are there's no saving them. At least the ones that they bring, they tell them all this advice, and they're so stupid that like you can tell. They started taking away their phones in the middle of the podcast because they were just getting They didn't care. They have like hundreds of guys texting them. The average fucking girl. I went out with this one girl, and she's probably a 4. It was just a business thing too. And she has tons of fucking guys hitting her. It's the guys a 4. Imagine it. It's the market is all just haywire now. Yeah. Hold on, let me fix the other camera because I want to do a double scene so you guys can see what I'm watching. I hope I can do this. Sorry, trying to stay awake. It's 12:30, 12:15. Okay, here we go. I'm watching it on Chrome. Yes.
And, holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, we need too much security, bro. We need too much security.
Yeah, they don't play no games. After they tell them to leave, there's no like, they're trying to like, oh, I'm sorry, whatever. But don't do that. As soon as you do that, she can do it again and again. It's just gonna get worse and worse, you guys. When you give them a chance, one fucking chance. And that's just a warning before they even do anything. You tell them, hey, listen, this is the ground rules. And if they fuck that up, that's it. No chances. Because nowadays, society are making these fucking chicks. Listen, you see what he said? And he's smart. They're smart because, of course, it's a podcast, it's a studio like this, and he has cameras everywhere. He's like, listen, you're not gonna make no false allegations. Cause you see what's his name? That guy, Paul Logan, his brother. He got fucked up, and I mean, you know, it's been fucking 2 years now. 2 years, and it's a coincidence how she came back, around the same time that his biggest fight, his hype, he's trending, he's doing this. You guys got to start. If you're gonna go out with chicks or whatever, even just for a date, you're not even gonna do anything. Make sure when she leaves, even if you're in the restaurant, uh, just have some kind of like evidence, you know what I mean, to save on your phone. Like, hey, did you have a good night? I mean, not right away, but when she leaves, when she gets home after an hour or something, or before she leaves, have your phone recording. This is, I know, a little extreme, but this is the world we live in. Especially, this shit happens to people, especially if she knows that you have a lot of money. Or even, I would say, people that make 100,000 up, but it can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? Even like a good, if she doesn't get, because these ones, if they don't get their way nowadays, they can just cry wolf, and you're fucked, man. You are fucked. So, especially if you tell, no, I don't want it, whatever, it can be anything. Or she asks you for money, you don't have it, and you're like, no, fuck, you turn around, or you kick her out or something like this. Bam, DV called the cops for DV put it together. There's no excuse. You have phones now. Everybody has phones. You have plenty of storage, unless if you have just an 8 gig phone. Even then, you have you can store some videos or whatever. But do whatever you got to do. Just think, man. Especially if you have red flags with the chick, because we're men, of course. We're gonna go out and try to smash and shit like that. So just have some kind of thing, especially if you're listening to your gut. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you. So let's get back to it. Look what he says.
You and your friends start acting out. I'll go. Okay, alright. You'll see it on YouTube and you can decide from there. I'll go. Get out.
Yeah, it was in a box.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's in front.
No, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I'm talking to her. Dude, I would have been grabbed you by your fucking neck and thrown you out. You're lucky I'm even being nice to you right
I
now.
think he's talking about this bouncer.
Get out, man. This is someone's house. Are you fucking crazy? It would have been much shorter if you had left sooner. Nah, yo, get the fuck out, man. Like zero accountability here. Y'all showed up, disrespected. Now there's consequence to that shit. Now get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck if you're a woman, man, whatever. Get the fuck out. If you're a man, I would have been throwing your ass out physically. Now get out. Straight. Straight to your right. Your bag over there. Your shoes over there, yo. Are you serious? Yo, go outside, bro. No, it's right go here. Outside. Yo, you guys see this shit? Yo, you guys fucking see this shit, man?
Yeah, we see it.
It's crazy. Yo, real talk, this chick is fucking crazy, bro. If she was a dude, she would have been thrown out physically. This is wild shit. Yo, I'm telling you, get the fuck out.
You're done low blow by talking about his mom, and
No,
I know you said, but still, I'm very smart. I'm very polished. Alright. Anyways,
This is nuts.
anyways, who's right there? I highly recommend you take your stuff and you bounce. Listen,
Good.
if you hold your ego aside,
There's none of that. Get the
I don't know what's going on. Okay.
Nah, get out, bro. Get out. There's nothing
See how they're trying to like
You have
weasel their way.
people watching you and saying one thing. Yes, we're rude. I know. Your life.
See, now you want to play the female card. Earlier it was like, no, we the same. Now what you need to say, get the fuck out, yo.
My mom and
Get
sister
the
won't
fuck
do
out,
that.
because I'm getting on my last straw right now. I'm about to treat you equal. I'm about to treat your ass equal. No, man, get the fuck out.
Why the fuck is he just
No,
waiting?
man, give me your fucking shoe, bro.
Alright.
I'm about to throw your shit down the hall.
And you look
I'm
good.
about to throw your shit down the fucking
Look,
hall.
if you want to call the cops and then we can deal with it.
You can call the cops.
Just call the cops, dude. She wants you to hit her or do something. Because she knows you guys are
And now, because
going.
you do realize you're gonna get arrested if you stay here, right? You do realize you're gonna get arrested if you stay here.
Yeah, she's trying to go. Thank God for cameras now.
Walk out. The shit's clean. Go. Yo, this is hilarious. Yo, you guys.
Hey, listen, you guys, listen. Before I continue on, comment down below. Tell me what I'm doing wrong too, so that way we can fix everything. Because this is like a freestyle video. It was a random video. I know I'm everywhere with like explaining myself or whatever, but I am getting better. This is a first time thing. You guys are gonna help me. I want you guys to grow with me too as well. So just comment down below. Let me know, because I know I'm just whatever, blah blah blah. But hopefully I'm making sense. I was gonna take notes too, but I'm just this is a practice, not a practice video. I basically, let's just use it like this. Put it this way. What you see, things that's so what I'm doing wrong or whatever. Comment down below. Let me know. All right. So that way that it helps me out. All right. Let's get to it.
Yo, this chick is crazy, bro. Yo, she's fucking crazy, bro. I didn't throw him. I put him down on the floor nicely. And it's on camera too. And it's on camera too. I put him nicely.
Freaking
Yeah,
computer.
it's okay.
Sorry.
Get out. Get out, man.
You don't lie. The other girl was actually smarter.
Yeah.
Like he looked good for way. And she's and you said I'm trying to argue.
You're breaking the law right now. Yo, legit, this is hilarious, bro.
Wait,
Literally, we're on camera right now. First class.
look, it's fine. It's listen. Hold on.
Let me show you what I see from here too.
Highly recommend if the shoes. Hope you guys enjoyed this 100K celebration.
Yeah,
this chick is fucking crazy. She's still here trying
This
to
is
fuck.
the studio right here.
She's literally, chat. She's still here, bruh. She's still fucking here, guys. Yo, she's literally arguing, saying like, "Yo, give me my
This is-
shoes," and the shoes are right outside, bro.
This chick is crazy.
She's just using that as an
She's
excuse to
fucking
stay
crazy.
there.
Guys, this
She's
is
breaking
crazy.
laws right now.
Let me fast forward because I know it's a slide, but they. Let me see. She came back.
Listen, right now, I'm gonna give you the best advice right now, and save yourself a further benefit because the cops will escort you. And once again, listen, Daddy. So the cops will hand you your shoe, all right? Yeah. So hey, if you wanna wait, we can wait. Like our chat level right now. Yo, shout out to the cops by the way. They come in a few minutes.
Okay, let's see the cops when they come.
Oh, because your shoe, bro. I would be happy if someone placed my shoe outside.
Shoes outside. Yeah, these women, and plus, let me tell you guys,
To make
these women now too, with all the baggage, meaning like they have emotional issues, because when they have a lot of body counts, I don't know why I'm talking slow, but like they can't, but they become, especially when men just smash and run and stuff like that, it affects them. It's not like what Myron said, like when men sleep with women, it's like fucking taking a piss, whatever. There's no emotions, with that shit. It's just like, all right, whatever, bust a nut, whatever, and leave. But for them, when they sleep with too many guys, it fucks with them, man. It fucks with them. And this is what you get. These, like the girl's sitting there like, dude, your shit is outside. Get out of here. And she's just, this is what you got to deal with. And the thing is, when the cops come, bros, there's sometimes you can have all this evidence and then you still feel like you did something wrong because they're always on their side. That's the thing that needs to change. And that's the thing that people need to start waking up. Men need to wake up because, man, men are the ones that made up these courthouses that built the society and whatever. So this stuff needs to catch on because all these laws are based on shit from the 60s, 50s, 60s, whatever, when women weren't making money, weren't whatever, this and that. But now, most of the women that I met make more money than me. All the women I met made more money than me, and I'm a guy. I mean, that's not a good. I'm just using that as an example, but the times have changed, and even though, like I said, even though sometimes you have all this proof and everything, it seems like they still want to get the guy. And you're like, dude, are you guys blind? Like, dude, you can. Not only the girls lying, and everybody can tell, but it's like they want to put you away on some shit. You can just say, well, 2 words, and you're like, dude, I have proof, I have witnesses, I have CCTV, this and that, and it's still like, oh, what am I dreaming here? It is like I said, this whole thing, it's scary. You guys, I would say hold off on marriage until the red pill community really gets out there in mainstream, because a lot of high powerful men are watching this now, and it's catching on. So I would wait a few years, because last year red pill was just between the community and this and that, but this year it spiked, you guys. It's spiked, and it's just getting just hold off about a year or 2 or 3, and you'll see laws starting to change, and hopefully women can get this shit. I'm not just, I mean, don't hold your breath, because the women's nature is, dude, it's like cuckoo bird, like they're not going to get it, man. I mean, they're smart ones, they're gonna get it, but they're gonna be all gone. I'm just predicting, my opinion. But hold off. I wouldn't even get married. It's pointless, man. People used to get married back in the days because it was hard times, man. You needed somebody to, stay home, or this or that. One person works. I mean, especially now, it's the system was designed for couples to get married because you see how rent is for one person. Dude, I know people that are making $100,000 a year and still can't afford to live in Washington, D.C. Rent is like $5,000 a month for a one bedroom. That's an okay place. If you want to live in the ghetto or something like that, you're talking about $2,000 a month for a one bedroom. And it's not even something. It's like, dude, it's bad. It's fucked up. You know what I mean? So, it's the side. That's why you see a whole bunch of roommates and stuff like that. And every relationship that I knew, somebody that got married or anything, if it's just a regular relationship like boyfriend girlfriend, I would say 6 months tops, and that's damn, dude. That's with like pain and like heartache. You know what I mean? Like, but marriage 1 year max, and people get divorced. I've seen this shit. This is how it is. So it's not even worth it. People are spending money on weddings and life changing money when you can go flip it in the stock market, short-term stock, crypto, whatever, and take care of yourself, your health, and everything. Women, just right now, I would just say, just go out, have a good time, no commitment. You just want to fuck, right? That's it. That's all it is, and that's all they have to offer, dude. You can get that without that shit. It's just, it's like, okay, well, here's $1 million. Marriage is like this. And just regular fun is like this, right? You have $1 million, all you need to do is take 2 steps and get it. That's just, you know what I mean? No marriage, just go and just get the $1 million. Or you want $1 million, but you have to work 30 years for it. And that's marriage right there, you know? That's how I see it. Pay for it, whatever, one night stands, $1 million, take 2 steps, that's yours, right? $1 million on the left right over here. You gotta work. The only way you can get that $1 million is you have to work 30 years. And motherfuckers go work 30 years, meaning they go through all the stress for the same shit, for the same thing. You know what I mean? It's all about, save me the shit like, yeah, love and well, it's 2021. Everybody, listen, everybody. You don't need a second person in your life no more. You got a smartphone. Everything is in a touch of a button, man, you know? You want somebody to walk your dog, find it. You want to rent your car out, Airbnb, you can do this shit. Your smartphone is your better half, okay? Smartphone is your better half right now, at least for right now. Because they are realizing, especially millennials and a little bit of Gen Z, the older ones or whatever, they're waking up too. Some of them, not all of them, but it's going to catch on to them because they're going to, and the ones that know, that are on these shows, that are, that know about the red pill, they know it's making sense to them. They just don't want to admit it. That's what I think. So let's just get to one more and then I'll call it a night, you guys. Again, I'm sorry. And comment down below.
Any of her parents or any of her siblings, any of her cousins, that can't be. This was common. Real talk? Crazy. I was like, bro, I've never seen Trey, get that like animated and be like, devil, I rebuke you. That's what like.
Let me see, where'd it go?
Okay, that was most disrespectful girls on the show. Way to go. Entitled Annoying Facts, bro. Big Mix. No, I don't want to throw. I don't want to throw out on my record. Paul, get in $20. $5. 8 twins. Beaches getting kicked out.
So they're just doing super chats. Anyway, I just wanted to see that part, share it with you guys. That's about it. Just a random video. Again, this is just a practice run video. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Comment down below. Really helps me out. We're going to get better at this. I'm going to try to do a double screen so that way you guys can see what happened. All right? All right, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on the next. Much love and respect. Good night.
Guys, real talk. Like, let's get serious for 1 second. Gentlemen, we live in a world now where women can sit there and openly break the law on camera and not get held accountable.
That's what I said earlier.
A big reason why I didn't want to call the 5-0 was because
It's not necessary.
It's just weak, bro. Like it's just like weak in my eyes, and I just didn't like nah. You know what I'm saying? And the way I looked at it was like, you know what? This is comedy. Like let her sit here and look stupider.
Yep.
This is great content for us, and the people just kept coming in. And then once Trey started doing the exorcism stuff, I was like, all right, man, this is a movie now. You know what I'm saying? So,
man.
you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So we just call security instead, so we not to make it a big deal. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, bro, this is the world we live in now, man. Literally, openly breaking the law, staying in someone's place after being told multiple times to get kicked out. Gentlemen, this is a clown world.
And then,
It's a
even
clown
on the
world.
show,